This was a premeditated kidnapping. The victim was a 10-year-old girl, Natasha. The man drove the girl home. He locked the girl in an elaborate basement. It's not only hidden, it's heavily secured. The girl lies on the cold floor as if she's been sent to hell. She tried to call for help,
Is anyone there?
but no one answered. She sat on the floor in despair. A short time later, a man arrived in the basement. He discreetly made the girl cower in the corner. He laid a mattress on the floor. Then he brought water and a TV. But the man ignored her and closed the door. He saw the exhaust fan that led to the outside world. The girl screamed for help, but there was no response. At night, the man turned off the lights by remote control. This was the first night of her captivity. She spent it in darkness and fear. The third night, the man pretended to be a father and read the girl a bedtime fairy tale, and plugs in the nightlight for him. Just as he was about to leave, the girl makes a sudden request. Maybe she just wanted to feel a little bit safer that way. Meanwhile, the girl's disappearance was on TV. Hundreds of policemen searched the city but found nothing. Her mother was distraught but couldn't do anything about it. The girl wrote a letter to her mom because she was worried about her. She was naive enough to ask the man to send it to her mom. But the man who read the letter was furious.
They don't care about you because you're not worth it to them!
Soon the police came to his door and asked to inspect his truck, because the girl was abducted in the van by another girl who saw her being abducted. So the cops searched the city for the same van. But when he opened the door, all he saw was a bunch of junk. Then the cop accidentally stood on the boards at the entrance to the chamber. This made the man a little nervous. But in the end, the cops didn't find anything unusual, and left. Little did they know that the missing girl the whole city was looking for was right under his feet. The man planted a listening device in the secret room. Not only can he talk to her upstairs, he can also listen to her every move. After 183 days of captivity, she began to play house by herself to relieve her loneliness and fear. She imitated her teacher's lessons and her interviews with reporters. She fantasized about how she would escape, but the man would repeat 3 words over and over again on the phone.
Obey me! Obey me! Obey me!
He would brainwash the girl into doing his will. The girl would put toothpaste and ketchup on her arm and pretend to be burned. Ask the man to take her to the hospital. But naturally, this poor trickery didn't fool the man. To punish the girl, she didn't bring her food for 4 days in a row. 4 years later, the girl grew from a fat little girl to a skinny one, because the man would often punish her by fasting. That day she was sitting down to read. Suddenly she noticed blood coming from between her legs. She immediately realized what it meant and started to panic.